Happy New Year, everyone. I'm Scott Moak, PA announcer of your Sacramento Kings. I'm still in the spirit of giving, so this week, let's showcase your State Farm top assists. Here are your top 4. We begin with Briggs.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the 4th member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Looking at the starting 5 for the Minnesota Timberwolves. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Gobert in at center, filling out the middle. And for the Pistons, they've got Hayes, Duran out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic, and it's Ivy in at the 2. Well, this is game 1 of a back-to-back for them, Doris. You think they played tonight with tomorrow in mind?
You know, it's always interesting, BA, and a lot of times it's based on how old is your team. If you've got guys who are long in the tooth, meaning they've played a lot of years, you might play them one night and then not play them in the back-to-back. This is the modern NBA. Sometimes you never know who's going to be available.
Hayes against Conley. Hayes, the pass to Duran. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, just too strong right there. Duran is so good at fighting through contact on the way up.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, BA, they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Well, Greg, given the proud history of the Pistons, the teens were an especially rough decade for them.
Yeah, I mean, nothing much went right for them. But I'll say this for Detroit fans, they never give up on their team. It's as faithful a fan base as you'll find.
Now here's Conley. Pass to McDaniels. 6 to shoot. There's the block. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. 4 on the clock. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked. So he'll head to the line.
First personal foul.
Grant, some think of Gobert is just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, BA, I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
And he drops it first. You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, teams' first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
He does not get the second one.
Well, we know Rudy Gobert is going to go down as not only one of the greatest defenders of his generation, but of all time. Just look at the number of times this guy has won Defensive Player of the Year. He is a force to be reckoned with.
Bogdanovic, that's good.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter, just make shots.
The ball's knocked loose and out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. Conley against Hayes. The 11-footer. Tries again. It doesn't go for him. And some solid defense from Towns. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. 4-point game. Over Hayes. No good. A bit long that time.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. For Minnesota, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Pass to McDaniels. Kept alive. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, one of the best in the business, Rudy Gobert.
Hayes, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Hayes. There's the triple. He buries it from 3.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Here's Conley. Some solid defense from Hayes. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Duren, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
To the right side. Here's Gobert. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Gobert's got 5 points. The Pistons leading. Ivy passes to Hayes. Back to Ivy. On the clock, and that's out of bounds. Last touch by Ivy. A look at the 2K leaderboard when it comes to second chance points. The NBA leaders over the last month. In the 3rd spot, Detroit.
And the energy this team plays with on the offensive glass is infectious. They simply don't give up and keep after plays, which has boded well for them.
Now here's Conley. Yet to see a basket. And there's Towns on the assist by Conley.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Conley against Hayes. Conley passes to McDaniels. Outside Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Duren with a rebound.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots. Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Now Conley. So far, he's averaging 11 points a game. Pass to McDaniels. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Stewart. The Pistons have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Bogdanovich passes to Hayes. Stewart outside. Conley against Bogdanovich. Good on the bucket.
Well, that's Bogdanovich making great use of the pick and roll. Fantastic at exploiting whatever the defense delivers to him.
Pass to Towns. McDaniels against Bogdanovich. McDaniels inside. No points so far. Some solid defense from Stewart.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Now here's McDaniels. Offensive board.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
Back to Ivy. Up and over Conley. And Detroit again with a bucket.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And Minnesota calls time here. Well, you look at the length and athleticism of this young Pistons roster, Grant. Quite the foundation.
Yeah, BA. I mean, those are things you can't teach. So the rate at which this new coaching staff develops that will determine just how quickly they can deliver on that innate capability.
changes for
Substitution on the
Minnesota.
floor.
Reed's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for McDaniels. And Milton subbed in for Mike Conley. Outside Milton. Pass to Anderson. Here's Reed from the arc. Connects from downtown.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Detroit, they've got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. To the wing, right side. Back to Duren. And that one is stuffed right through.
At 6'11", it's a short trip for Duren up to the rim, and the rookie powers it down with enthusiasm.
Reed can't hit.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Edwards. He's scoreless. Reed can't hit. Pass to Burks. Edwards pulls it in. And it's Edwards with the ball for the T-Wolves. Trailing by 10. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
And they swept the team last season, got the upper hand, and sustained the momentum.
Well, a year ago, there was a big gap in talent between the two teams. But changes are always made, and we'll see how they match up this time around.
Turin in the post. Guarded by Edwards. The shot's good. And now it's a 12-point Pistons lead.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And that one's drained from the low block.
Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force, size, strength, and hops. Look out.
Here's Burks. Not going to go that time. Oh, good D by Edwards. Pass to Towns. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Milton pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
That's a great setup by Towns. You love to see that vision from your big man.
Here's Sasser, covered by Milton. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Here's Anderson. Blocked!
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Here's Sasser. Minnesota with a rebound.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
And rejected. Pass to Stewart. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Love the hustle from Towns right there, boy. Engaged defensively.
Left side Milton. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible doors.
NBA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Cat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Pass to Reed. Down low. Here's Towns. The shot won't fall. The Pistons leading. Here's Sasser. And the dunk to finish it off. Oh, beauty.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Another miss by Minnesota. Here's Thompson. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Reed. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Milton with it. He's picked up by Muscala. Right wing. Wiseman against Anderson. Out to the right wing. Clock at 2. Towns for 3. They get the rebound. Outside Burks. Thompson scanning the floor. Over Milton. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Detroit Pistons finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back with you shortly. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Pistons?
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Detroit shooting around 50% of the game so far. On the court for Minnesota. We've got Jaden McDaniels, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Mike Conley. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Anderson in at the power forward spot.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
The shot by Conley, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Muscala. Now Hayes. On the wing, Thompson. Shot clock at 6. And misses it off the right side of the rim. To the paint. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And you look at the impact of Mike Conley. He makes a difference without making many mistakes, Doris.
B.A. just an extremely disciplined point guard. He'd rather make the smart play than the highlight reel. This guy sets such a great example on and off the floor.
Free throw drops for Conley. And some were saying, with the rise of the 3-ball, everyone is playing the same. Do you feel there are enough different styles, Doris?
You know what, B.A.? I know how much emphasis is placed on spreading the floor in the three-point shot, but here's what I believe ultimately. This game is as fun or perhaps more fun than it's ever been for me personally, and it has everything to do with the skill of the players. The shooting, the best it's ever been. The skill level, the highest it's ever been. So I love the game in its current standing.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Bogdanovich may not be a star, but he has respect. All-star Kevin Durant said, quote, guys like him challenge you with their fundamentals. He can dribble, shoot, and pass. He's methodical and efficient with his movements. A guy like that can play with his brain and also with his skills. It presents a unique challenge. Brian?
Boy, that is the truth. Nice stuff there, Allie. Thank you.
Well, we've come to expect this from Mike Conley, putting the pass on time and on target.
Hayes, the pass to Thompson. And here's Hayes. He's got 7. And there's Thompson on the assist by Hayes. Thompson's got his first 2 points of the night.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on James Wiseman.
Team second. At the line for the Timberwolves, Alexander Walker. The kid, Alexander Walker. 2 shots.
free throw, no good. Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
Stewart, he's checked in for Detroit. Bogdanovich comes in for Muscala. Good on the second one.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Pass to Hayes. Bogdanovich with it. Jacks up with three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Outside Conley. Here's Alexander Walker. Second chance effort. The rebound by Stewart. For Detroit, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Ivy. Offline with a baseline jumper.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Here's Anderson. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Ivy. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Because of his quick reactions, he was able to stay with the opponent and contest the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
And so Thompson will bring it up for Detroit. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
Oh, rocketing off the floor. Ivy using all of his athletic ability on the jam.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now Anderson. Over Bogdanovich. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Really left him alone that time. And now an 11-point Pistons lead.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And he lobs it up. Oh! Rudy on the line.
Assisted.
Well, spectacular athleticism from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow.
Hayes, the pass to Bogdanovich. The three-pointer off the mark. The Timberwolves shooting only 27% for today's game. Here's Anderson. They shoot again. Gobert finds Anderson. Ooh, Thompson with the block. Pass to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Conley. Over Hayes. Got a hand on it.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Oh, so determined. Ivy just keeps coming at you.
And here's Minnesota now. It's a 13-point game. Anderson against Bogdanovich. Here's Alexander Walker. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Here's Gobert. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Detroit has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Now here's Ivy. Not a lot of room. Thompson passes to Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
Making plays at both ends of the floor. And it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's Gobert. He has 7. Pass to McDaniels. The Pistons clear it.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
The Pistons making a switch here. Duran's checked in. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Edwards is checked in. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Bogdanovich. Ivy outside. The shot comes out. Oh, good D by Edwards. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Timberwolves ball.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. To stop the drought. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Edwards has got his second basket.
Anthony Edwards has length and strength, and defense is there, but he just makes it look easy.
Bogdanovich passes to Stewart. And finished goal by Stewart.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. The kick out to Milton. Back to Edwards. Pass to Reed. Just 5 on the clock. McDaniels with it from deep three-point land. Detroit with a rebound. Durant's got 8 rebounds in the game.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
And this gives us a chance to check in on the season's best three-point shooting team for the Timberwolves.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Milton's got the ball here for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 17. Their last game, a win against the Clippers. Looking to carry it into this one.
And the main takeaway was their accuracy from beyond the arc. An impressive performance indeed.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
Throw it down on the lob.
Ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duran makes for an easy target on the lob.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Milton. On target from about 13 feet. Milton's got 6.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so their mid-range is usually available.
Burks passes to Duran. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Nas Reed.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duran kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Muscala, he's checked in for the Pistons. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
And Edwards slams it in.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards, always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
And Doris, Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, P.A. He's a former #1 pick. That carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright.
Now here's Reed, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. They grab their own miss. And a foul call on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul, 13 foul. At the line for the Timberwolves. Reed, Nas, Reed, 2 shots.
makes a first. And he makes both free throws. Detroit has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Burks. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Another three for Detroit.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
And the basket is good. Towns has got his second bucket of the night.
As if he's not tough enough to guard already. Towns with the floater.
Here's Sasser, covered by Milton. They get it again. Duren. Nice D from Reed.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
McDaniels, that's good.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Burks against Edwards. Burks no good. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Now here's Milton. He has 6. Towns outside. Launches a 3. Duren with a rebound. Detroit has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Lets it go from 11. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And here's Minnesota now. It's a 16-point game. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Here's McDaniels. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Detroit Pistons in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Back to the game after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Detroit finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They're leading by 16. Kenny, what's your view?
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets into fouls. It's a runaway lead right now. In fact, this looks like a track meet.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
I know teams love to rely on the threes these days, but you gotta know when to get away from it. They did. They struggled the first half. Hopefully they're making the adjustments, but sometimes teams just get stubborn.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd period.
Big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Hayes. They've got Ivy. Isaiah Stewart out there with Duren. Then there's Hayes, and it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now here's Bogdanovich. It's a 16-point game. 4 on the clock. Second chance shot. Goes up again. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And Duren doesn't fear the contact. In fact, he welcomes it when he's trying to score.
For your Pistons, Duren.
That free throw no good. McDaniels is checked in for Reed. And he ends up missing both free throws. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards has got 8.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Ivy passes to Hayes. Duren, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Gobert with it. He's got 7. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Pass to Ivy. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
Guys, you have to put a body on Anthony Edwards. This guy is too skilled and too strong.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Edwards. Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Guys, I think Anthony Edwards has got all the makings of not only a star in this league, but a superstar. Big frame, can score it, can board it, can handle it. Put him in any position on the floor, this guy can be successful.
Both free throws good for Edwards.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Hayes with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Hayes, the pass to Ivy. Duren to the post. Guarded by Edwards. Duren, no good. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. The Pistons have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Back to Hayes. Pass to Duren. The putback. Offensive rebound. Doesn't go for him.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And that one's good from Conley. Conley's gotten 4 this quarter.
Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
Ivy against Edwards. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pass to Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Goes up at the stripe, 10 feet away, and there's Towns on the assist by Conley. Towns has got 6.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Now Bogdanovich. No good from outside.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
It's McDaniels on the wing. It's deflected. Edwards against Bogdanovich. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. 11 points in the game. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Detroit.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Hayes misses. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Looking to get it going. Rebound Detroit. Duran's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Bogdanovich. McDaniels with some nice D.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
Shoots from 12. Here's Duran. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
You have to put a body on Duran. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Edwards can't hit. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. Out to the wing. Stewart with it. He's picked up by Conley. Here's Hayes. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
The officials were right on top of that.
At the line for Detroit, Killian Hayes.
That free throw misses. Wiseman, he's checked in for the Pistons. Thompson comes in for Bogdanovich. Anderson's checked in for Minnesota. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. And the second free throw is good. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Alexander Walker. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Muscala, he's checked in for Detroit. Burks comes in for Hayes. Now here's Thompson. Outside Burks, and they call an illegal screen here. And let's see what the Minnesota Timberwolves have coming up. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Saturday, they'll host the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get, but I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
Now here's Conley. He's got 9. Towns with the ball. And it's Ivy picking him up. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Greg, you had to guard so many greats in your career, including Jordan, Kobe, LeBron. Who was the toughest to cover?
Well, for the record, I didn't really like guarding any of them, if I'm being honest. But no one, in my opinion, tops Michael Jordan. Of course, I had to guard Kobe the most, and he was very relentless, had no weaknesses. And, you know, I was in my late 30s on one ankle, but who's counting?
And that one falls for Towns.
Well, you love watching Karl Anthony Towns play, guys, because this is an offensively gifted big man. Can shoot with range. You can put him in the post, let him work back to the basket. He can put the ball on the floor. A lot to love on the offensive end.
Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Milton comes in for Mike Conley. So he gets them both.
Boy, really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Pass to Muscala. Here's Sasser. And again, the Pistons missing. And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Trailing by 10. Driving in. He got a piece of it. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And there's the whistle. Foul on the Detroit Pistons.
Shake Milton, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good for Milton.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
No good on the second free throw. The Pistons leading. Here's Sasser. Yep, count it. Sasser's got his second basket on the night.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Back to Milton. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Alexander Walker.
Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Wiseman. Thompson in the post. Anderson's there. Muscala finds Wiseman. 6 to shoot. And here's Thompson for 3. Rebound Minnesota.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Milton for 3. The rebound by Burks. Pistons shooting just 26% in the third. Another shot. And another shot. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Burks. Anderson against Thompson, looking to get back on track. Goes back up, and he can't bank that one in. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged. Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
So it's Minnesota now. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. Back to Reed from outside the arc. Nails it from 3. Reed's got 8.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Outside Burks to the middle. Wiseman. Oh, Wiseman using his size.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Here's Milton. Rebounded by the Pistons. Inside. Oh, deflected. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
That's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
On the wing, Thompson. Anderson covers. And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got his third basket on the night right there.
And he's just crushing them with plays like that. I mean, just continuing to pile it on.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback. And nice finish by him. Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Burks with it, picked up by Reed. They get it back. Oh, look at Wiseman throwing his weight around.
And right now, they're pulsating in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Milton. And here's Reed. Now Milton. Count that one. He's got 9.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Up top, Burks. He's averaging more than 12 a game. Consistent threat on offense. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls it. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Detroit has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Sasser can't hit. And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 9-point game. Alexander Walker, the pass to Milton. Here's Reed. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Reed's got 5 points in the quarter.
So effective from mid-range. He's never questioned about taking that shot.
And we've reached the end of the third. The Pistons on top, up 7. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Now here's Edwards. No luck on that one. Ivy with the defensive effort.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
Hey, shot's good.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
The Timberwolves trail. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Conley. Detroit with a rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Stewart, the pass to Hayes. And here's Thompson for three. And it's Isaiah Stewart with a foul. That's his first foul of the game. Bojan Bogdanovic checked in for Thompson. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Towns, he's checked in for Alexander-Walker. Minnesota shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Conley finds Edwards. Conley looking for an opening. Back to Edwards. Pulls up on the wing. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Pistons leading. Hayes attacking. And he lobs it up top. Duran, no good.
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Now here's Conley. Gobert passes to McDaniels. To the left side wing. From deep, Conley. They get it back. Towns for three. Pure from three-point range.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Pass to Ivy. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And they get it back. Hayes misses.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Detroit calls timeout.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
From the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now. Keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Ivy. Over to the wing. Takes a 13-footer. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. McDaniels tipped, and he gets it back, and he gets that one. The Pistons have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Hayes, the pass to Stewart. Back to Hayes. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Hits the three-pointer. And the Pistons lead by 5.
Won this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
And he's going for the oop here. Hayes against Conley. Now here's Hayes. Defense is right there. And Gobert with a block.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
First personal foul.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for your Pistons. Hayes. Killian Hayes. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Hayes against Conley. Pass to Gobert. Gobert, too strong.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
Looking to end this cold spell. Ivy's shot is off.
Trying to close out. You gotta know who's hot and who's not.
And stolen by Hayes. Bogdanovich with it. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Detroit has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the inside, Edwards. And the layup is good off the glass. Edwards got 4 points now in the quarter.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Yeah, just so active. I love the passion Durham brings to this game. And the skill set, too, is developing.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second.
Well, the critical free throw was the one to make it a 2-possession game, and he got it.
Edwards against Ivy. Now here's Edwards. The D's right on him. Pass to Towns. Clock at 6. Here's McDaniels. And he's off from 17.
He really hasn't had it offensively tonight. This team needs him to play better.
Oh, there's the alley. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
5th personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for Detroit, Isaiah Stewart.
First one falls for him. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Their lead could be even bigger right now, but their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little bit.
And the shot goes.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
The Pistons leading. Pass to Stewart. Bogdanovich with it. McDaniels covering. Fast break. Here we go. The shot by Conley. No good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Fast break, Minnesota. Here's McDaniels. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And finished off by Hayes.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Now here's Conley. Over Hayes. Here's Towns. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 8 assists in the game.
You can see the defense always wants to hold contact with Karl-Anthony Towns. Just great concentration on the shot.
Duran in the post. He's against Gobert. Ivy outside. Beyond the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Outside McDaniels. Here's Towns. Here's the second effort. And the layup is good. And now just a 1-point Pistons lead.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Pass to Ivy. Over Edwards. Ivy's shot is off.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And there's the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Hayes against Conley. Lets a floater go. And Gobert with a block. Ivy finds Hayes. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Personal foul.
It goes on Mike Conley.
At the line for Detroit, Killian Hayes.
And he's good on the first of 3. The Pistons making a switch here. Burks is checked in. He hits the second from the line. And he can't make it 3 for 3. Here's McDaniels. Goes back up. And it's laid in by Towns. Towns has got 13 in the second half.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Burks passes to Duran. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
Edwards. Edwards. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Detroit has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Detroit calls timeout.
Coach really needs to get his guys fired up in attacking the glass. They're not putting up much of a fight, and it's led to way too many second chance shots.
brings in our New Balance Player of the Game, Rudy Gobert.
And tonight, he served as the anchor on the defensive end. The opposition didn't get the memo about his defensive skills, clearly, and he made them pay for it. He was just blocking shots away left and right out there.
Stolen by Conley. To the paint. Here's Edwards. Basket counts. Edwards has got 12 points in just the second half.
I just love the ball move.
Burks passes to Stewart. Hayes up top. Outside Burks. Shot clock at 5. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Conley. Can't hit that one.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Here's Durham. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in. Durham's got 21 points in the game.
What an injection of energy from Durham. Working hard to find points for his team.
Edwards can't hit.
Stout defense comes from not only contesting the shot, but also grabbing the board.
Burks no good.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And this is where leaders come through. Can Edwards cash in at the strike?
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a three-point game.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
A minute 20 left in the fourth. Inside, Stewart. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
From Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man cut.
Here's Edwards. Deflected. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. A minute 4 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Conley. Wide open. They get it back. And he rebounds again. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass.
Stolen by Conley. In transition, here they come. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray. And now a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, Mike Conley's a veteran. What confidence, what clutch play. Nicely done.
Bogdanovich on the wing. McDaniels cover. Shoots from 12. Bogdanovich, no good. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Alec Burks. Second personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for the Timberwolves. Conley. Mike Conley. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Boy, Mike Conley has always been such a steadying influence, a respected leader. Doesn't matter what team he's on.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game. Detroit calls timeout. They trail by 8. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
A lot to talk about here, but hey, this game is like
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Will it go? Sasser can't hit. And here's Milton. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here.
That's the end of the game.
It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
I mean, we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got the 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.